And welcome to episode 68 of this Toronto Maple Leafs NHL 22 playthrough. We're back at it after about taking a week and a half off. We've won 6 in a row. The Leafs are playing the Philadelphia Flyers tonight, so might as well do a game simulation of this, I guess. Even though we're still a couple of weeks behind the regular season schedule, thanks to me taking about a week and a half off. Like I said, won 6 in a row. Looking for a strong outing here. We've won 6 in a row because of the goaltending of Soup. Outstanding. Finally, we've had a good goaltender in this series and has brought us to within 1 point of first overall in the Atlantic Division. So, huge test coming up here against the Philadelphia Flyers, who still have Claude Giroux, as you see on the screen right there. And the other thing is that the Philadelphia Flyers are very good in this game. You see there on the bottom of your screen, 40, 20, and 7. As we welcome you into Wells Fargo Center here. Should be a good one. The Auston Matthews line is clicking with William Nylander as the two are scoring tons of goals in this series. And let's see if it can continue right now. Been taking a little bit of time off recently. Why? Baseball's back on. That's pretty much it. Been watching a lot of baseball recently. And the Philadelphia Flyers are without a stick here. Auston Matthews wraparound chance. Puts it just wide. Auston Matthews missed the last game for the Toronto Maple Leafs against the New York Islanders on Saturday night. Delayed penalty coming up here to the Flyers. An early power play chance here for the Toronto Maple Leafs upcoming. We're getting a charging call to Sean Couturier. Yes, I actually went to that game, Toronto Maple Leafs against the New York Islanders. It was a good game. Lots of fun and excitement. Sat in the gold for the first time in years, which was really exciting. Our power play up to 40%. I forgot to select the first unit to start. So Spets is going to start us off here. He's going to lose that draw. Yes, like I was saying, Auston Matthews missed the last game. They're calling it a minor injury and that he would have played if it was the playoffs. So hopefully it's not too bad, but it's always a little concerning when your superstar is missing a game late in the year. Here's Spezza backhand shot. Bunting, chance for the rebound? No, broken up there by Justin Braun, and he'll clear it down the ice. This episode is also very special for me because we have just hit, assuming nobody has unsubscribed, 100 subscribers on this channel. So that is very exciting. Here's Spezza around. Spezza with the chance. It goes off a leg. Ristolainen tries to get it out, but Bunting's all over him. Bunting can't get it, and Ristolainen will clear it down the ice. Time to bring out the big boys here as Kerfoot's going to bring it out of the zone. Auston Matthews, John Tavares hop over the bench. Kerfoot back to Matthews. The snipe stopped by Carter Hart, and he'll hang on. We're going to keep the big boys out here. Yes, 100 subscribers on this channel. Fantastic. Thank you very much for helping me reach that goal. On to the next goal, which I guess is 1,000. Sure, let's make that the next goal. Here's Tavares to take the draw. The Toronto Maple Leafs have also clinched a playoff spot since I last recorded an episode. And they now have a franchise record, 50 wins and 106 points, which is fantastic. Tavares kind of just played himself into the corner, but William Nylander has the puck now. Nylander, oh man, that was a terrible pass. A little bit of rust showing there for me. I had Matthews all alone in front, and I just could not get him the puck. And again, a little bit of rust as that puck comes centered out in front. Ryan Ellis has got the puck now. Back to Brassard. Tavares tries to knock it off his stick. And they do. It's Tavares with a break. John Tavares in. Backhand. Scores. A power play goal for the captain. His 23rd of the season off of a brutal turnover where for some reason all 4 Flyers were in the zone despite being on the penalty kill. And the Leafs have a 1-0 lead. Tavares has the puck on a string. Looking for our 7th consecutive victory here, like I was saying. We've got a tough road trip coming up here. This is the Philadelphia, Florida, Tampa Bay road trip, or Tampa Bay, Florida. I can't remember what order it goes in. And yeah, we got Florida behind us now, Montreal behind us. We got Tampa in front of us, 1 point in front. We are going for top place in the division. It's too bad that can't happen in real life. Florida's on an unbelievable roll right now, winning 10 in a row as of the recording of this video. The last game they won was, or lost, excuse me, was against the Toronto Maple Leafs, which was like a long time ago, because they've even played and beat the Toronto Maple Leafs since. There's a shot from Giordano that popped straight up. Giordano with the overtime winner in Ottawa a couple of nights ago. It's good to see that Giordano has stabilized the Toronto Maple Leafs defense a little bit. Everybody he seems to play with gets a little bit better, which is good to see, especially in the absence of Jake Muzzin. Here's Kerfoot around. Kerfoot to the front of the net. The backhand shot stopped by Connor Hart. Couturier have a chance to clear it out there. Can't do it. And there's former Toronto Maple Leaf, James Van Riemsdyk. Loved James Van Riemsdyk when he played for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And as I've probably said before, and I believe it was the Meltdown in Philly episode, James Van Riemsdyk was once on the top 100 Toronto Maple Leafs of all-time list. There's a tripping penalty to Mitch Marner, and Philadelphia is going to have a chance to even up this game here. Going to the power play, I don't think that James Van Riemsdyk is on the list anymore of top 100 Toronto Maple Leafs of all time, because that list, of course, did not include Auston Matthews, William Nylander, Mitch Marner, and I think that they're probably on it now. There's a deflection off of Kevin Hayes in front of the net. Not sure who took the point shot, but Hayes was parked perfectly in front of the net. Jack Campbell stood no chance. And what was that? 3 seconds into the power play, the Flyers have tied it. Tavares to take the draw. He loses it. Provorov over to Ryan Ellis. Ryan Ellis. The other crazy thing that's happened right now in the NHL recently is that great stop there by Soup to hang on, and he'll reach back and hold on to that puck. All of the playoff spots in the Eastern Conference have been determined, which is just so crazy. And there's like a 20-point gap between 8th and 9th in the Eastern Conference, which I don't remember ever seeing that in my lifetime. But it's probably happened at some point. It's been so long. Huge turnover there from Jake Muzzin, Cam Atkinson, and an even bigger stop by Jack Campbell, and he makes another stop there on Morgan Frost. And here comes John Tavares. Tavares through the zone. Tavares already has a goal in this one, and Keith Yandle picks up that puck. Keith Yandle probably playing in his, whatever it would have ended up being, 989th consecutive game, because that was just a brutal scratch, in my opinion, by the Philadelphia Flyers to end his consecutive game streak when he was so close to 1,000 games in a row. Here's Matthews, does a little spin, turn, and he'll drop it all the way back to Nylander. Nylander looking to extend his league-leading goals in this series. He's up at like 40-something, and he turns himself into the corner. Ristolainen was a little bit hard on the body there. And back come the Flyers. Drop pass for Keith Yandle, poked by Brody. Matthews had a chance to poke too. Great block there by William Nylander. Fabry with a shot. It's turned aside by Soup. The Toronto Maple Leafs will finally get this one out of the zone with TJ Brody. Don't know what happened there, but it was turned over. Mikheyev with a huge hit. I've loved the play of Ilya Mikheyev in the last little bit for the Toronto Maple Leafs. How could you not? He's been fantastic on the penalty kill. Centering pass there. Broken up by the stick of TJ Brody, and Auston Matthews will get it out of the zone with Mikheyev. Mikheyev in. Mikheyev looking. Mikheyev blew the... here's a chance for Mikheyev to cut out in front, but he's checked at the last second. No call on the play, and Nylander steals the puck. Nylander will take it to the front of the net, and he gets in a little bit too tight. Cannot get a shot there on Carter Hart. And here come the Flyers back the other way. Yes, I was going to say, Mikheyev had a chance to seal the deal against the New York Islanders on Sunday night, and he kind of blew the empty net shot, which is unfortunate, but they did eventually get an empty net shot with David Kampf scoring that. David Kampf, of course, still injured in this series. There's Engvall getting leveled into the boards. Andre Cash is also out in this series. He's also still out in real life, dealing with a concussion. And, of course, he's dealt with many concussions before in his real life. Here's Simmons. He's got a break. Wayne Simmons around trying to score against his former team. And it's stopped there by Carter Hart. Great save by Hart, getting across on Wayne Simmons. And here comes Konechny. Konechny, shot there, fans on it. Simmons comes away with Blackwell. Blackwell is in. Dying seconds of the first period. Blackwell gets leveled there. And I think that's going to do it for the first period here at the Wells Fargo Center. Maybe one last shot there for, I was going to say the Flyers, but maybe Toronto? No, Kerfoot breaks his stick. And that does it for the first period. Pretty good first period for me, having not played in about a week and a half. Going for our 7th consecutive victory here. Love the play of Jack Campbell there. He bailed me out as Philadelphia actually outshot us in that period. Despite us having a power play, which is never a good sign. But we did score on the power play pretty quickly. So nothing too much to worry about here. Auston Matthews to take the draw to start the second. He wins it, as he usually does, off the opening faceoffs. Morgan Riley almost turns that puck over. Now William Nylander helps him out by turning it over. James Van Riemsdyk in. JVR turns it over. Morgan Riley's got the puck. Does he have speed to get around? He does. Morgan Riley to the front of the net. Can't find Matthews there and can't get a shot on net. Great play to force Morgan Riley off the angle there. There's a centering pass. Morgan Riley back with a huge block. Can't get it out. Couturier at the shot. Stopped by Soup. And he'll hold on to make the save. Yes, at the game against the New York Islanders, I was yelling Soup from the golds. I hope that Jack Campbell could hear me because I was very loud. Love the play of Jack Campbell since he's come back from that rib injury. Here's William Nylander. William Nylander, the shot. Turned aside. And that puck is deflected off of Carter Hart and up and out of play. Yeah, different experience watching the game from the golds. Not sure I really actually like it. I kind of do like the greens up on the upper level. Just because you can see the whole action unobstructed. Matthews loses the faceoff there, but gets on Ryan Ellis. Nobody else is forechecking though, and Provorov's going to skate this puck out rather easily with a little help there from Frost, who will get it in. Frost turns that puck over, and now here comes Bunting, who has the rookie points lead in the National Hockey League currently, despite the fact that he's not going to win the Calder because he's old and, I don't know, plays with Matthews and Marner, so I guess that disqualifies him. As dumb as that sounds, but it basically sounds like that's the way that the people are going to vote. Hey, a new update is installed for NHL 22. Maybe they'll finally have the Leafs Heritage Classic jersey in and the Next Gen jersey. Here's Tavares around. Mikheyev! Oh, he had a wide open net, but he could not bury it. He hit the side of the net. Ilya Mikheyev. Oof. I don't want to say that was comparable to his missed empty net the other night against the Islanders, but man, oh man, you got to bury those chances. TJ Brody in deep here. You don't see that very often, and he gets leveled off the puck. Ryan Fabry gets the puck up to Hayes, and now here's a chance for the Flyers. It's Scott Laughton in. I think that's Scott Laughton. Sandin. He's getting manhandled there. Rasmus Sandin. I wonder if he's going to be in the lineup for the Leafs come playoff time. The defensive core is playing strong right now. Here's Kerfoot forcing the turnover. I don't know. I saw a great tweet the other day that said, for once, the Leafs are going to go into the playoffs with a strong defensive core that doesn't rely on Jake Muzzin being injured or not. Blackwell at the shot. Fires it wide. Great chance and look there for Colin Blackwell. But he just missed. Here's James Van Riemsdyk backing with Sean Couturier. Couturier tries to make a nice move, but Sandin makes a poke check play, and now it's Couturier in. Van Riemsdyk, huge block there by Lyubushkin. And Jack Campbell will hang on with 10:02 remaining here in the second period. There was a wide open net there, and Lyubushkin was standing right there blocking that puck from going in. Giordano turns the puck over in the corner. Couturier out in front. Oh, man. You can tell that I haven't played in a little while because I am rusty. Here's Van Riemsdyk in. Van Riemsdyk with Konechny. Turned over. Great stick by Morgan Riley. He'll get it up to Pierre Engvall. Pierre Engvall scored his 14th goal against the Islanders on Sunday. There's a backhand shot from Pierre. Stopped by Carter Hart. Pierre Engvall, at the start of the year, wasn't sure if he was even going to make the team. Scored on opening night on the power play. And, of course, he's been in and out of the lineup for years now. Has definitely secured himself a spot in the lineup. I was looking for a little while that his contract, which he signed when he was on a bit of a hot streak a couple of years ago, was going to be a bit of an overpay. But he's definitely proved his worth this year for Sheldon Keefe and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Here's Broussard in, trying to get around Morgan Riley. Morgan Riley forces a turnover. Wayne Simmons, another chance to score against his former team. Takes 3 guys into the corner with him. Simmons backs up, gets the puck to the front of the net. Broussard And Carter Hart poke checked the puck off of his stick there. The first line's trying to come out here. Bunting's already out. And here comes Nylander. William Nylander, Wee Willie, also scored against the New York Islanders in Auston Matthews' absence. Here's Nylander cutting out in front. Carter Hart read that all the way, and he holds on to make the save. 5:22 remaining in the second period. We haven't had much offense going on here at all. Baldwin puts out the third line here. Probably should have put out the first line because Auston Matthews got no shift there at all. Poke check there by Sandin. And it's turned over. Here's Kerfoot in. Kerfoot takes two guys into the corner with him. Kerfoot looking for help. Can't find it. Tries to throw it to Nick Robertson, who's playing in the absence of a couple of Toronto Maple Leafs who are injured, like I said already. And it's forced a turnover back the other way. Kerfoot back into the zone. Cut off there by Ryan Ellis. Kerfoot working. That definitely kind of looked like a penalty there. Robertson back in. Holding line. Sandin walk into it. Goes off of Provorov there. I think that's Provorov. Cam Atkinson with the puck now. Atkinson gets his stolen there from Nick Robertson, who misses wide. Robertson feeling it on this shift. Tries to drop it back. He's checked by Atkinson. Atkinson's in now. Breakaway. Atkinson turned aside there by Jack Campbell. Jake Muzzin. Chance for the Leafs to break back the other way. John Tavares is in. Tavares stops up. Makes the turn. Tavares! Turned aside by Carter Hart. Back and forth action here as we're in the last minute of play in the second period. Jake Muzzin back to Tavares, who's leveled. Keith Yandel. Taken out there by Mitch Marner. Marner looking. Marner. Does he have a time here to get to the front of the net? He's being hounded at the back, and he does not have enough time to cut out in front. I'm sure if the crowd was at Scotiabank Arena, they would have been yelling, "Shoot!" And it's 1-1 here after 2 periods. A low-scoring game here because we haven't got much offense at all. The third period's going to have to be a better one for me. Auston Matthews to take the draw. He loses it. Here's Couturier in. Couturier with Konechny. Konechny tries to walk around Morgan Rielly. He finally does, but it's stopped there by Soup. Auston Matthews with Bunting. Here comes Bunting. I don't know how many points Bunting has in this series, but I mean, he's playing on the line with some of the best goal scorers. Chance for Giordano. He throws it wide. Auston Matthews was being held up there in front. Yes, William Nylander has 40-plus goals in this series. Auston Matthews right behind him. Nowhere near the 60-goal pace that he's on. I want to say that he's going to reach 60 in the National Hockey League. I don't even know if I've talked about Auston Matthews getting the record. I feel like that was in the last episode I talked about that. Auston Matthews does have Toronto Maple Leafs all-time goal-scoring record. Now, here's Morgan Rielly. Turns back. Tries to throw it in deep. Lots of Toronto Maple Leafs getting tied up there in front. Nylander and Bunting could not get away. And here come the Flyers. Couturier to Van Riemsdyk. The Leafs, Morgan Rielly should have hopped on that puck, and there could be a potential consequence for that, but William Nylander is going to bail him out, or at least I thought he was. Giordano gets leveled into the boards by Van Riemsdyk there. Giordano with a chance to get it out. Finds Morgan Rielly and finds Mitch Marner, and the Leafs are finally out of the zone. Mitch Marner right up off the bench. It's got Auston Matthews going to the net. Mitch Marner just throw it on net. Nobody standing out in front, no screen. Easy save for Carter Hart, and he'll hang on. 15-15 remaining in the third period. Big face-off upcoming here for John Tavares. The plan is to win it back to Brody for a quick shot. Let's go. Quick shot, stopped by Carter Hart. Don't know if he saw it. He didn't react at all to that. And here come the Flyers the other way. Morgan Frost. Great stick there by Jake Muzzin at the line. And here's a turnover. Ilya Mikheyev's in. And he's cut off quickly there by the Flyers. Giroux finds Ristolainen. They're out of the zone. Jake Muzzin doesn't know what to do here. He's all sort of turned around here. Mikheyev will drop it back to Jake Muzzin. He's checked. TJ Brody also checked. Morgan Frost is in. Giroux. Big stop. Big save by Soup. Stretch pass. No, there's a change at the bench. At least TJ Brody got it out. Frost in. Problems. A messy change at the bench leads to a partial 2-on-1. Morgan Frost makes no mistake, it's 2-1 Flyers. I gotta get on the offense here. Holy cow, here's Blackwell. Straight up the middle. Blackwell, shot turned aside by Carter Hart. Kerfoot can't get onto the puck. And we got problems here. The winning streak might be over very shortly. TJ Brody. The Flyers are really good. Second in the league right now. We've held them. We've played good defense. Here's Hayes. Chance for a shot in front. Fabry. Huge stop by Soup through traffic. Another shot. Stop by Soup. TJ Brody with Jake Muzzin. All tangled up. Here's a stretch pass for Kerfoot. Kerfoot's in. Kerfoot around. Kerfoot in front. Blackwell. Robertson. Turned aside by Carter Hart. Out of play. 9:23 to go. And we got to play the big boys now. They wanted to put out the fourth line, but no, we got to put out Auston Matthews. He's been barely noticeable in this game at all. Auston Matthews to take the draw. Matthews loses it, but he's going to be quick on it here. Matthews all over Justin Braun. The Toronto Maple Leafs are sitting back, though. Not liking that. Here's Allison. Turned over by Morgan Riley. Up to Bunting. Bunting's had the puck a lot on his stick in this game, but hasn't been able to generate anything. Drop back from Matthews. The tip, the deflection by Nylander, and Carter Hart had to be sharp there. With 8 minutes to go here in the third period, the Leafs pressing, looking for the equalizer. Hart's been sharp. The question is, can the Leafs come all the way back here? I guess it's one goal, so it's not really that much to ask for. The Flyers are just surrounding the Leafs, though, at the front of the net, protecting the front of the net real well. Our only goal in this game came on that breakaway in the first period. Sandin's going to have to drop that back. Hits the back of the net, so it doesn't get all the way around. Stretch pass, knocked down. Great stick there by Brassard. Lyubushkin can't get it out. Delayed penalty coming here to the Flyers. We have our chance. The opening is available. Here comes Tavares. Tavares, that was Mitch Marner getting leveled in the corner, by the way. He looks like he's okay. Tavares cuts out. Tavares in front. Nylander rings it off the post. We got to put out the big boys. There's a charging penalty coming here to Derek Brassard. With 4:53 remaining, the big boys are out. This is the game. Can the Leafs score? Tavares take the draw. Wins it. Nylander can't get a shot. Great sticks there by the Flyers. They clear it. We're going to have to push here. Tavares to Matthews. Matthews walks in. Matthews scores. Auston Matthews, his 38th goal of the season on the power play, ties the game up. What a dumb penalty there by Brassard to take. Great pass there from John Tavares. 23rd assist on the season to find Matthews, who didn't try to take it to the net. Cut around the defenseman. Changed the angle as Matthews does all the time. And scores. It's important to try and earn points as we battle for the division lead. Here's Matthews again. Stopped by Carter Hart, and he'll hang on. William Nylander, you see there, 42 goals, leads the league. Matthews right behind him. That line has been generating a lot all year for us. We tried to play Matthews with Marner, and it just did not work. Matthews loving playing with. There's a weird play. Puck bounces right up, and Carter Hart will cover up. I thought that was going to bounce up and over Carter Hart there for a second, but he hangs on. Yeah, like I was saying, Matthews and Marner did not click in this game for whatever reason. Matthews, another big draw. Another big win. Turned over by JVR. Morgan Riley's going to have to come back. And he does. Gets it off of the stick of JVR. That was dangerous there. And now there's a stretch pass there for Auston Matthews. Just out of his reach. Matthews trying to get on Ristolainen here. Don't know what happened there. Matthews normally is able to handle that puck. Should have been able to handle it, in my opinion. Here comes Keith Yandel. That was a bit of a misplay there by me with Giordano. Led to that space to open up, and now here's the stretch pass to Matthews. With a minute 40 to go in the third. Matthews around the net. Looking. Finds Robertson. Robertson. He's been good in this game. Robertson. Cut it out in front. I don't know what I just said there. I got a little bit too excited. And Carter Hart makes the easy save there. I was going to take a timeout, but the game didn't, went too fast. Spezza wins the draw. TJ Brody. In the last minute of play here, Pierre Engvall's around. Pierre looking, cutting out in front. Engvall, backhand shot stopped by Carter Hart. And now I will go in and take a timeout to get the big boys out on the ice in the final minutes here. Oh boy. Matthews. Get him on the ice. There's Bald Sheldon Keefe. He's telling the troops how important this game is. How important this extra point is. The Flyers don't match with their best line. They don't even have Giroux taking the face-off, but doesn't matter. Morgan Frost wins it. Giroux cut off there by Giordano? No. Giroux finds a way to get around him. Giroux! Morgan Frost! Huge stop by Soup. He'll hang on. Yikes. That was a little scary. 35.7 seconds remaining here. Morgan Frost, he won the draw last time, so might as well win it again. Or at least try to. He loses it. And now Nylander's out with the puck. William Nylander. 43! Shoots it. Stopped there by Carter Hart. Deflects it up and over the net. Oh man. Here come the Flyers. Great stick by Morgan Riley. Bunting. Just keep it in this end. Keep it in the neutral zone. Don't let the Flyers have another chance. That's basically all I'm saying. Bunting, get that puck out. Nylander to Bunting. Couple seconds remaining. Bunting gets leveled. Nylander, one last chance. Backhand shot. Glove by Carter Hart. As the horn sounds. And we head to overtime. EA Sports doesn't have the score right on the bottom. Come to expect that, though. A much better period there for the Toronto Maple Leafs. 13 shots in the period. We're tied 2-2. Matthews to take the draw against Giroux. Out with Marner. I just said how this combination hasn't worked all season for us. We'll see if it works here in overtime. Here's Matthews. Stops up. Waiting. Looking for help. Can't find it. Matthews. Being shadowed there. Oh, he makes a move. Matthews is in! Scores! Second goal of the game for Auston Matthews. It's the overtime winner. And the Toronto Maple Leafs have won their 7th consecutive game, defeating the Philadelphia Flyers in overtime. I'm not sure how I got myself free there, but when I did, there was no doubt that puck was going in. That was the brutal turnover that led to the Morgan Frost goal. Morgan Frost, of course, is the son of Andy Frost, who used to be the public address announcer for the Toronto Maple Leafs at the Air Canada Centre before Mike Ross took over like 5-6 seasons ago. Great snipe there by Auston Matthews to win the game. 2 goals in the game for Auston Matthews. He's got to be the first star on the night. Tavares, 3rd star. Jack Campbell, 2nd star? Don't really know. What a great comeback victory for your Toronto Maple Leafs in this return to action. I wonder, Morgan Riley, 2nd star, I wonder if the Toronto Maple Leafs will have a similar effort against the Philadelphia Flyers tonight at Scotiabank Arena. The Flyers, of course, are a much different team in real life. They aren't nearly as good. There's the first star, Auston Matthews. Will he be in the lineup tonight against the Flyers? I hope so, but he's nursing that mysterious injury. The Leafs aren't saying if it's upper body or lower body because it's that time of the year. I'm always worried about that wrist injury that he suffered last year and he had surgery on. So it's a little worrisome because he hasn't been scoring the last couple of games. Maybe he's hurt his wrist somehow. Oh, I don't even want to think about that. Positive vibes as we head into the playoffs. Once again, thank you very much for 100 subscribers, if we're still at 100 subscribers. Hopefully we are. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you really like it, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, which is episode number 69.